Hello everyone. Today we will talk about forms and text input and such more useful text for your markup. The first tag is tag form, like this. Forms add information content to the site. Also, with help of forms, we get user data and send it to the server. The tag form is a block tag, has a closed element. In this tag, it's responsible for data transfer to the server. The first required attribute for this tag is tag action. The value of this attribute will be address of the server will send to the data. Now we just put some simply stuff into this tag. And second attribute for this tag, it's a method. Exist methods get and post. By default, use method get. Get method the transfer data right in the URL. All users are visible your data. It's not safe, and method get not use it in large transfer data. For this, it's used method post. The post method used for sending the large amount of data. The post method send data covertly use a browser request. This is suitable for sending a large amount of data and attached data. And one more attributes for this method post, it's encrypt. And we need to use this multiply form data. This attributes is show that we can encode your data when you send the form. Inside this tag, we text our text input. Input has the main attribute is type. This is show what's the type of this input. You can get acquainted with this in these resources. It show all of type this input. There exists plenty of types like this, and you can get acquainted on these resources. I put the link under the video in the description. The input has attributes name. For example, we text user name, and the next it will be value. It's value of input. There exists plenty of inputs. For example, I create input with type password and text user password, and create input, for example, with type radio, name radio, for example 1, and value, and copy of this tag and send radio to, for example. And I wanna create one more input. For example, this type it's telephone, name, user, telephone, and value. The tag input is inline tag, so we need to just wrap this tag in the block tag. For example, we use for this div and put all of our tag in this div, like this. For example, put here, and you see the result of this. It's like this. Here we can text some information. For example, first is type text. You see this. The next it will be type telephone. It's will be like this. And second, it will be type password. It will be like this. And radio, we just need to have some text. For example, red, and put this tag, and here this, and text, for example, yellow, like this. So the next text I want to show you, it's text area. Used for large amount of text. For example, use for websites to text some comments. It's look like this. ID, name, calls, rows, it's just attributes for this text. Call rows, it shows the size of this tag, for example, like this. I change it and you see the result. And name and ID is attribute. ID not needed for our example, but name can be, for example, comments, like this. And the next attribute, it's pick list. It's like tag select, and inside of this tag we use tag option with value. Here we just text some information, for example, red, green, yellow, and we see some information of this tag. And we just wrap it in the div. and text here. And also we have use attribute multiply. It's just for list. It's you can choose a lot of variants, not one. Is has another view. And the next tag I want to show you, it's will be tag button. Uh, it will be real button, and the this tag has some attributes. It's attribute type with value is submit. It's like if we just text all information of this form and choose, for example, and press send, all of this data sent in the server, like this, in this example. And the next, it will be reset. If we use this type, if we just put all of data in these fields and press this button, all of data will reset like this. It's just disappeared. So today we will get acquainted with tag form that has require attributes actions. It's in this tag it's will address of the server, and this form has attributes method and inscriptions. When we use method post, we use encryptions multiply form data, and its data send it to the server, and if we use method get, this data will be sent by URL, and all of user can see this data. It's not safety. So in the website is often use method posts and get. And with posts you can send plenty big amount of data. And we get acquainted with tag input. The main attributes its type. Exists a lot of type of these attributes. You can acquaint it with these types of attributes in these resources. And the next tag, it's TEXTAREA. This exists for some comments or just a big amount of text. And the text select, it's just tag for big list, and you can choose your variant of this big list. And the next tag, it's tag button. It's has attribute type with submit or reset. Submit, it's for sending data to the server, and reset for clean all the form. In the next video we just will practice, and I show the real example of this. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, put likes, leave comments. It's helped to promote my channel and motivate me to release more video on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye.